Alright, so the first thing with Google Drive, which we're going to talk about today and look at creating some folders and looking at My Drive and Shared Drive, the first thing you need to do is log into your Gmail account where you have your emails. As you can see, I have already logged in there. So what I want you to do is go ahead and get logged in to your email account. Once you are here, go ahead and up here by your email right here, it says Dustin Kisner, boiseschools.org. Go ahead and click on the checkerboard things. And as you can see, I'm hovering over it and it says apps. Okay? You're going to right click on that. Now, when you right click on that, all of these things pop up. You have mail, drive, calendar, sites, search, contacts, groups, etc., etc., right? So you should have the drive right here. Okay? So if you do, go ahead and click on it. Now, if you don't have, which is very possible, if you don't have the drive right there, you can go to More. Okay? So if you have it, click on it. Okay? If you don't have it, go ahead and click More. And what that gives you is more apps. So as you can see, I have Volt, Photos, Blogger, blah, blah, whatever. But you're looking for Drive. If it's not there, you have a third option. You can go to Even More from Google. Go ahead and click on Even More. And what that does is gives you even more from Google. Now, you can see a lot of stuff. We're looking for the word drive, and it's going to be down here. It should be in Home and Office, and yep, right here. So Home and Office, Drive, I'm going to go ahead and click on it. Now, you have already clicked on it if it was right when you first clicked on that little checkerboard thing, you know, you're already ahead of me, okay? But if you had to go into even more from Google, you should now be looking at this. Go ahead and click on Drive. I just clicked on it, okay? At this point, we should all be in our Google Drive. Now in the center here, if you don't have anything, it's okay, no big deal. I use Google Drive a lot, so I have a lot of documents. I have folders already created. Okay, so if you don't use Google Drive, you wouldn't have anything in there, which is fine. Okay, you're going to be creating some stuff later. All right, so right here in the center is all the things that I've created. Notice owner, me, right, all the way down the owner column. All right, so let's go ahead and look at shared with me. So we're going to go over here to shared with me. Now what shared with me is anything that somebody has, you know, maybe you get an email that says, hey, you know, so-and-so has shared an item with you and you accept it, and then right, you know, exit out of it or whatever, and you need to get back to that document or file or spreadsheet or whatever they shared with you, right? Well, here's where it is. If I click on Shared with Me, this is anything that has been shared with me and I have accepted it. Okay? But not necessarily just shared with me, but I have maybe shared something with somebody else as well. So this is all of these shared files. And you can kind of see some of the things I have in there. Not really that important, but they're there. You know, for example, math class selection, 2014, 2015, you know, department chair. Shared that with me, so I went through basically and looked at the students I had and put in what I thought if they needed to change classes. So anyways, that's just an example of a shared document. So that's shared with me. My Drive, okay, clicking on My Drive right there, is everything I have created. Now, if you have not created anything, you wouldn't have anything in this section at all, okay? Or if somebody hasn't shared anything with you, you wouldn't have anything in the shared section, okay? But you can see owner, right? Me, right? All the way down because I created it. All right, so let's go ahead and look at, oh, starred. That's a good one. So starred is just something you starred and you want to look at for later, or maybe you know you're going to be coming back to it, you know, in the next day or two, and you just want it really convenient, right? You don't want to have to search for it. You just starred. Now, how do you star something? Well, I'm going to go back to my drive, and I'm going to star, oh, let's just go to classified blank. Well, no, let's go to bell schedule. That's a good one. So I'm going to star, not check. Okay, I'm not checking it. I'm starring it. That's the yellow star. So I'm going to star that, and let's go math department. I'm going to star that too. Sure, why not? So now I'm going to go back to start. Well, there we go. I have the bell schedule, 7-period day, and math department start. So if I would need to, revisit it, or I need a convenient spot, I would put a star on it. I can go back to it pretty easily. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of, well, to get rid of the star, you just re-click on star. So I don't have anything starred anymore. All right, recent. What recent is, so I'm right here on the left-hand column. What recent is, it gives you things that you have recently looked at. So July 31st for this was the most recent. Loan agreement, and then I did a welcome, right? Trash, anything you have deleted, right? So recently I have deleted, and by the way, I clean my trash can out quite often, so there's really nothing here. Well, I do have the welcome to class, which I deleted June 9th. You can see right here, June 9th I deleted it. The reason I deleted that was actually because I created it, didn't like it, deleted it, and then created a new one. But anyways, so that's the trash. So if you want to find anything you have deleted, it's going to be right there. All right, so back to my drive. I have these folders right here, and folders are really just for organizing, right? So let's look at teaching 14-15. So that's 2014, 2015. I already have another folder, Algebra 2 and Pre-Calculus, right? I have video project, blah, 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 blah. So these are things I'm going to be using, right, that I've put into this folder for the teaching year of 2014 and 2015. To create a folder, okay, you go right below Drive, it says Create. I'm going to hit Create, and you go to Folder, okay? And then you name it whatever you want, okay? And I'm going to call it, oh, I don't know. Let's call it Introduction. And I'm going to create it. And there we go, it's created. Now, I personally don't really want that folder, but you can see, right, if I click on it, nothing in it. Well, why? Because I haven't put anything in it. But I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that because I really don't want it. So I click on it, right, with the little check mark, and I hit delete. There you go, it's gone. All right, so that's Google Drive, in a nutshell. You find it by going to the checkered board, right? You click on Google Drive, it leads you right to here. Well, actually, it takes you to My Drive, which is everything you've created. I've talked about shared with me, which is everything that's been shared. Anything starred, that's kind of like a highlight, something you want to come back to. Recent gives you things you've recently been working on. Trash, just things you've deleted. Then I talked about how to create a folder, okay, which you just go to Create, click on Folder, put your title, hit Create, and you're done. Okay. All right. So I hope this helped you out. Basically, an introduction to Google Drive. All right. Thank you.